Oh, so man, was that caught on there doing that?
No yawning. Welcome back to the locker room. I promise he's got more energy than that. It has been a long night, and let's talk about this. It has been a long night a little bit because of the rain. We started some of these games a little late.
We did. It was West Coast starts tonight. That's why I'm yawning, man.
Yeah, we had some 8:30 starts, some 9. I think West Plains was more like 9:20.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of West Plains, we have some of these big ticket matchups, like you like to call them, that live up to the hype. Last week, West Plains Panhandle was one of the best games in the state. This week, we had a lot of eyes on Randall West Plains, and this ended up being a little one-sided.
Yeah, but we questioned. We had the answer. Question is, how is Randall's defense going to? Could they play with West Plains? What was that answer?
The answer was no. West Plains offense was way too good tonight.
Yeah, way too good. Scoring early, scoring often, scored a lot. This thing was over as fast as it started. And wow, West Plains now 3-0, playoff berth in command, and we know how good they are. You said something in our earlier about, it's Halloween coming up, but you see them playing a lot
past Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think we're going to see a couple holidays and maybe a week before Christmas if we're lucky. So this West Plains team, we have high expectations for. I think the state has high expectations for them, and right now they're just kind of in cruise control until we get to the playoffs. They've passed some of their biggest tests already in district, and we'll see if they can continue that momentum to a district championship and then a deep playoff run. The Tascosa Rebels, it was a little rainy night for them, a rainy night for their offense tonight.
Yeah, it was. It just did not play well. I think Colton Fulton got hurt and didn't play second half, and that really just put a damper, no pun intended, on the offense. Abilene High is a very good football team. Braden Henry is a great quarterback. So now they've one loss with Emerald High, one loss. Nothing hurt.
Yep.
Nothing hurt. You can still play for that home playoff spot. Real quick, Caprock, though. 2 in a row. They beat Lubbock High. That's huge.
It is.
So they're not dead yet, man. They still got to beat Monterey.
And the way they're playing right now, I think that they have a legitimate shot.
Give themselves a chance.
To be able to do that. Emerald High picks up their win. So that, like you said, that sets up Emerald High Tascosa for a possible home playoff game, because in 5A and 6A, the top 2 seeds get to host. How about the game you got to see? It did live up to the hype. Shallow Water and Bushland. This is a game that a lot of times decides that district championship, and it could again this year. Dalhart will have something to say, but tell us about this game, Shallow Water Bushland.
If more than anything, it's important for seeding.
Sure.
Even though all the teams compare playoff.
4-team district, everybody's in.
First time to see Cooper Martin from Shallow Water. This kid's impressive, very good player.
Yep.
But this came down to the end, and it came down to a pick by Jenner King and a field goal. But Bushland was dead in the water in the first half, down 21-7. They didn't give up. They didn't quit. They fought. So they're nothing hurt for them. They still go. They got Dalhart next week. They got to regroup fast, and because they have no time to slouch.
No.
Josh Reynolds does a terrific job. I don't care what anyone says about him. He's a tremendous coach, and they'll be fine.
Yep, and they're always one of the top teams in the area. They've dealt with some injuries and some transfers and things that were out of his control, and they're
got a quarterback playing in Lubbock, South playing a friendship.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. Still putting up pretty good numbers down there. How about a nugget from 6-man, a big win for one of our area teams?
Yeah, break out the Miami Warriors, baby.
Yeah.
First win over Follett tonight since 1998. Wow.
Significant year for you.
Yeah, I think I graduated in 98, man. That shows you,
so it's been a while since they got that win, is what you're saying. Speaking of milestones, we had a couple of big milestones for some head coaches in our area.
Congratulations to 2 great coaches, 2 great men. Joey Reed of Dalhart became the all-time winningest coach in the program history, 62, surpassing Stephen Young. And congrats to my guy, Dane Ashley. Win number 92 tonight against Sunray. He surpasses the late, great Stocky Lamberson. Congrats to both men, Dane, Joey, awesome people.
Absolutely. I will echo that sentiment as well. And then quickly, I have 30 seconds. Paladuro, big win last night.
Yeah, Kyron Brown was all over the field, 3 sacks, a strip sack. Donquell Ashley had a huge game. Every week, a new guy for the Don steps up.
Yeah, and another name that you can throw in there, too, Eric Mims Jr.
Yeah. The opening play. Yeah, he had the big run. Yeah.
And it was cool to see his pop so excited, too, on the sidelines, seeing that big play happen.
4-0. 4-0.
They control their destiny. That's where you want to be. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next week.